Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we're all about diving deep into the cartoons that shaped our childhoods. The good, the bad, and the ones that made us go, wait, haven't I seen this before? And speaking of that last category, we need to talk about Johnny Test. Now look, I know what you're thinking. Oh great, another video dunking on Johnny Test. But here's the thing, this show ran for 6 seasons and over 100 episodes. It got a Netflix revival in 2021. Clearly, someone was watching it. But there's this elephant in the room that we can't ignore. The question that's been lingering since 2005, is Johnny Test just a blatant ripoff of better shows? And if it is, does that actually matter? Let's get into it. Okay, so let's address the most obvious comparison first, Dexter's Laboratory. The setup is almost identical. You've got a kid genius, or in Johnny's case, 2 kid geniuses who are his twin sisters, Susan and Mary. They've got a secret lab in the house. They create wild inventions. And then you've got the annoying sibling who constantly messes with everything they're working on. In Dexter's lab, it's DD. In Johnny Test, it's, well, Johnny. Even the humor style is similar. Slapstick comedy, things exploding, experiments going wrong, the parents being completely oblivious to the chaos happening in their own house. And here's where it gets interesting. Dexter's Lab ended its original run in 2003. Johnny Test premiered in 2005. The timing is, let's call it convenient. But before we grab our pitchforks, let's think about this for a second. The kid genius with a lab concept wasn't exactly original to Dexter's Lab either. We've had boy genius characters in media for decades. The difference is in the execution and the specific dynamics. What Johnny Test did was flip the script a bit. Instead of following the genius, we follow the test subject, the kid who's basically just along for the ride, using his sister's inventions for his own schemes. In theory, that's actually a pretty interesting angle. In practice, though, a lot of people felt like it was just Dexter's Lab with extra steps and worse animation. But wait, there's more. Because we can't talk about boy genius cartoons in the 2000s without mentioning Jimmy Neutron. Now this comparison is a bit more complicated because Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, came out in 2001 as a movie and the TV series started in 2002. So Jimmy and Johnny were kind of growing up together in the cartoon landscape. But the similarities are still there. Boy genius, gadgets, inventions that solve everyday problems but usually cause bigger problems, a dog's sidekick. Okay, Jimmy has Gotter the robot dog. Johnny has Dookie the talking dog, but you get the idea. The thing is, Jimmy Neutron had the advantage of coming first and having that distinctive CGI animation style. It stood out. Johnny Test, using flash animation that looked, well, let's be honest, kind of cheap, didn't have that same visual identity. This is where we start seeing a pattern. Johnny Test didn't just have one show it resembled. It was like the creators looked at the most successful cartoons of the era and went, yes, all of that, please. Okay, here's my favorite comparison because it's so specific, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. People literally called Johnny Talking Sonic. The spiky blonde hair, the way he stands with that confident pose, even the red shirt and jeans combo, giving off those Sonic vibes. Some people joked that he looked like if Sonic was a human kid who shopped at Old Navy. Now, was this intentional? Probably not a direct ripoff, but character designers definitely pull inspiration from existing characters. Sonic's design is iconic. It's cool, it's recognizable, it screams edgy kid with attitude. And that's exactly what Johnny Test was going for. The problem is that when you're pulling from such an iconic design, people will notice. And they did. Boy, did they ever. Okay, so here's where it gets spicy. We got all this evidence laid out. Johnny Test basically took the Dexter's Lab playbook, borrowed Jimmy Neutron's homework, and showed up looking like Sonic's cousin. So, rip off, right? Case closed? Well, here's where I'm going to say something that might get me roasted in the comments. I don't think Johnny Test was trying to fool anybody. Like, the creators knew what they were doing. They saw Dexter's Lab was ending. They saw kids love that formula. And they went, okay, cool, let's do that, but make it our thing. And you know what? It worked. 6 seasons, over 100 episodes, a Netflix revival in 2021. Someone's kid, probably multiple someone's kids, were going hard for Johnny Test. But here's the thing that actually bothers me about this show, and it's not the similarities. You want to know what the real crime of Johnny Test was? That stupid whip crack sound effect that played every single time someone moved too fast or made a joke or literally just existed on screen. The show didn't fail because it was like Dexter's Lab. It failed because it was annoying. The flash animation looked cheap and stiff. The plots were repetitive. And those sound effects made you want to throw your remote at the TV. Like if you're going to copy someone's homework, at least make it look good, you know? Dexter's Lab had that crispy, traditional animation. Johnny Test looked like a flash game from Newgrounds. And that's what people actually remember. Not, oh, it's too similar to other shows. They remember it being irritating to watch. So here's my final verdict. Johnny Test is a ripoff, but honestly, I kind of respect it. Like, think about it. This show looked at everything that was working in the 2000s, threw it in a blender, and somehow kept it on air for over a decade. That's not luck. That's strategy. Was it the best show? Absolutely not. Was it original? We've established it was not. But it found its lane, and it committed. And here's what I want to know from you guys, because I feel like this is going to split the comment section right down the middle. Did you actually like Johnny Test growing up? Or were you one of those kids who immediately changed the channel when it came on? So comment right now. Team Johnny or team, this show was trash? And tell me why. I'm reading all of these because honestly, the Johnny Test discourse is fascinating to me. Also, if you're new here, welcome to the family. We're doing deep dives on all the cartoons that define the 2000s and 2010s. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on it. And if you've got a cartoon you want me to cover, drop it in the comments. I'm taking requests because this channel is about what we want to talk about, not just what I decide. All right, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.